Hi, you know me in class as Darlene. I like to be called by Lan, which is short for my nickname Lynette. In 5 years, my ideal social work position would be in a rape crisis center or a place that provides those kind of services, specifically to the LGBTQA plus community. Um, I've done work during my undergrad with a lot of battered women's activism and consent education. And I feel really passionate about people who have sexual difficulties due to rape in their past. I know people who have had problems with their marriage, and I just think that I could be of service to people, helping to improve those situations. I think everyone who desires it should have a healthy, vibrant sex life and be able to work through and deal with any issues from past traumas. As far as how I would provide trans inclusive services, I would make sure that any records, anytime that person's name was going to be called, that their proper name was called, that they didn't get dead named as in their name they were born with, and that people around were made aware that they need to be called by their chosen gender and name. I would also strive to keep up to date on any current lingo, any new studies that would be beneficial for my services to them and for their general knowledge. As far as providing sexual education, I am in the dual program, so I am getting a Master's of Education in Human Sexuality. I'm very passionate about sexual education. I would strive to always have the most up-to-date information available and provide it to people. Try to be anticipating questions that anyone might have. As far as working with adolescents, one of the big things I would do is I wouldn't separate the kids. The model that I was taught in was boys in one area and girls in another, and they each get their separate talk. But how can they understand each other if they're separated? Girls need to know what happens to boys, that they can get spontaneous erections and different feelings they have. Boys need to know more about girls. There needs to be more transparency, and they need to learn it all together, just like math and science, because it is a science. But there's emotions behind it too, and that all needs to go together, and I'm just really passionate about that. And my one burning question that I'm really interested in has to do with voyeurism. I think of voyeurism traditionally, when you look up the meaning, it means somebody that watches, but they're not supposed to. They enjoy like non-consensual watching, even if a person is consensually doing it. Some people like consensual non-consent. I'm interested in voyeurism as consent given, as in the person is not comfortable unless everybody's okay with it. Is there new research on that? Is there a different term that maybe is less stigmatized than voyeurism? So yeah, that's everything. I've really enjoyed this course and interacting with everyone, and I hope everyone has good luck with their further career.